I do have to point out, it's very comfortable seeing power generation on this large blade tower here instead of the dropping percentage. But it's very unsettling seeing these large void portals that are like the subspace emissary portals. Well, any case, how's it going, everybody? My name is Ace Streamline, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. So yeah, I was just kind of doing some flying for a little bit, but let's not get too distracted. Okay. Park these here. Yeah, something I never really paid attention to in terms of detail, though, would be the fact that there's this large door here that leads to the inside of the Blade Barracks, meant for the skells. Of course, the door never really opens. I mean, you don't see it open, but, well, just a way of showing that's how the skells get in order to get them parked inside. But the doors look at a bit of a different level inside than they do outside. Not completely accurate. But in any case, to start this part off, I still have 2 affinity missions here I can do, and that one's gonna have to wait until I do Chapter 13, Act 2. Which is not gonna be for a while. Hey, kitty. So, I do want to start with Lynn's first. To serve Nopon. Complete BFF's affinity mission, I've done that a while ago. Sparking a smile, and trade agreement must not be active. I probably already did those. Let's do it. Okay.
You've been awfully pensive lately, Lynn. What's up?
Let's see. I'll say support. Or, hold on, I forgot to do something. Okay, taken care of. I just didn't leave the cooling system on my computer, so it could have been messy, so yeah, support.
Oh, sorry. Didn't think I was being quite so obvious. Hey, can we chat outside a sec?
Sure, little sister.
So that's it.
I didn't want Tatsu to hear.
All right. Let's just call this a Lynn mission. Team Elma is on the case.
Thanks, guys.
What are friends doing out here?
Tatsu? We just...
Is there new job for Team Tatsu?
Funny story.
That's right. It's a mediator mission. Care to lend a hand?
Oh ho! Of course! Elma just leave everything to Tatsu.
Elma, we had a deal.
It'll be more suspicious if we try to hide it. Just play along, all right?
If you're sure.
So, what is new job about?
It's a perfect fit for you, actually. We need to speak to the Xenos living in New LA and gather traditional recipes.
This is perfect job for Tatsu. Most important mission yet.
Mm-hmm. This is basically Lynn's final heart-to-heart. Well, final affinity mission. I should be more accurate on that. Let my skills recharge. Let's see. I've cleared so many segments. Yeah, I could just fast travel there. Yep. Hello, Nagogo.
Maybe can help?
Nagogo here that friend is collecting Nopon cooking recipes. then friend definitely needs to look at traditional royal cuisine. Recipe has been passed down from House of Elder to House of Elder. It involved many special rules and rites. I'll inquire. Curious, friend is very sensible for human. First, chef must purify themselves in waters of waterfall. One like King's Falls is best. Darn it, someone's running a motor out there. Oh well. Then chef must fling themselves off highest point. This is symbol of courage needed to put food before venerable elder. Next, wait. Friend is interested in hearing more? Yes. My headphones feel a little loud though. Okay. Yeah, I'll just nod. Next, to heighten focus, chef must carve portrait onto single white beam, then color it with various spices. Hack that up, sorry. And since laughter is best appetizer, or best medicine actually, chef must then tell 100 original knock-knock jokes to Elder. What the heck? After meal is eaten, Nopon girls lick plates clean. Last part was added by current Elder, but it too gross and trashy for anyone to bother with. Anyway, rules are such rump pain that no one ever wants to be royal chef. Take a look at recipe though. If interested, friend can probably have job. Though no one would be sad if tradition just died. Meh. Ah, my frontier now came in. Still, something I've been meaning to point out. Just switched to Elma being my controlled character for a minute. I mean, I know she's basically the leader of the group, but, well, of course I like to control my avatar over anyone else. But I just have to point out that Elma's true form is, come on, zoom out, extremely beautiful. Especially that hair. I mean, look at it. It looks like a lot of stringy crystals, and you can barely see, like, patterns, like crystal-like patterns within her hair. I mean, her species is unknown, but she's basically a humanoid alien, and quite beautiful at that. Okay. Enough, observing the beautiful lady. Let's just, continue on with the mission. Oh, significant information.
Careful.
Wait till you hear this.
Yeah, I just gotta keep finding whatever information is out there. Guess I gotta run to the other side of the building. Hello, Pira Pira. Tatsu, you are so slow.
Hey!
Meh, friend is giving away food. Oh, friend is collecting recipes. Well, Pira Pira once streamed up special recipe when tummy was rumbly. Its original thought up for Nopon traveling long road in search of customers. It's used local ingredients gathered at source and need no special implements. Oh, and it's crazy nutritious. Inquire. This may not be easy for human to hear. Friend is sure? First, catch whatever bugs are around. Anything will do. Poison is just different spice. That doesn't seem like it should be used at all. Next, pick any nearby grass and weeds, and remember thorns and stingy bits add texture. Take all that and grind into paste atop big flat rock. Then slow roast in hot sun until very stinky. After a few hours or days, friend can enjoy. That does not seem decisive, but the way he said big flat rock It reminds me of this movie called Ant Bully, where the ants were calling the street or the road the Great Flat Rock, because it was really big to them. Dish provide important protein and dietary fiber. Friend look pale. Is tummy of friend rumbly? Huh, friend should try recipe of pira pira. It is a maybe. Whose heart to heart is this? Late night, Mia. Maybe I'll deal with those later. I mean, I've still got a handful to deal with. I did get a handful dealt with them in the last video, but ended up making it too long. Again, sorry about that. It is what it is.
Really?
Okay. Warawa.
What's up?
Friend is in need of traditional Nopon recipes. All Warawa can offer is taste of home to its dish Mama Pon used to make. Warawa grew up treated like princess. Family had money to feast on delicacies every day, but taste of Mama Pon cooking was special. Inquire. Mama Pon grew up commoner. One day, while Mama Pon was walking through woods, ugly critters attacked caravan of Datapon. Napopo Tamuses. That's a strange word. Nopon and underlings of Datapon were all injured. It was terrible. Meh. So Mama Pon made meal of everything Caravan had on hand to nurse them back to health. Then she beat back nearby critters single-handed and tamed them to replace missing Hippopotamus. When Mama Pon got back to camp with critters in tow, Datapon proposed on spot. This is amazing recipe Datapon ate that day. Maybe someday Prince will ride into town on majestic Hippopotamus and sweep Warawa off feet. Well, any case, got all those recipes.
He's really into this.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to step up my cooking to match.
Excited to try some exotic new recipes?
Lindley! Lindley!
Yes, but it's not enough. I still need a Nopon recipe to die for.
Uh-oh.
Lindley? Did Tatsu hear?
I still need a Nopon recipe to die for.
I'm sure the little guy will love whatever you cook, Lynn.
Here's hoping.
Something wrong?
Where'd Tatsu go?
He was just there.
Huh. Maybe he got hungry and headed back to the barracks ahead of us.
It's amazing that expressions can be taken the wrong way. Yep, as you can see, he's obviously not here.
That's Nopon writing, right?
Tatsu thankful for good times, but go on long trip now. Do not come look for Tatsu.
You can read that?
What in the world?
You wrote me a Dear Lynn letter!
We have to find him.
Agreed. But if... Oh, gotta go there first. I probably have to end up going to Caldros after this, though. Guess I just gotta find information. Again. In the sprawling administrative district, and I can't drive around my scale to make it faster.
What do you think?
Oh, and I already found the information. Good thing I ran it over here then. Well, Leah, that didn't take too long. Good thing I didn't run around the large circle in the building that time. That would have been messy. Still, while I'm here in Caldros... Aw, man. Getting your skulls. We got a meteor shower. Yeah, I'm just glad that skulls aren't affected by this. Let's see. It is daytime right now. Well, actually, it's 4:52, so I don't have much time to search for that tyrant. We can try, though. Thought there might have been something there for a second. Yeah, it's a teleporter. I don't think that's my target. Oh, it is, but it's outside the hexagon. Weird. Take it down.
Here's a good spot. Open fire!
Well, that's very misleading. At least I found him anyway. Oh, I got a duplicator probe. Yeah, eventually I still gotta find the teleporter that leads inside the platform that's over here. I just can't remember where it is. Yeah. Bound to find it eventually. Let's see. Nighttime. It is almost nighttime. Electromagnetic storm. This is a meteor storm. I'll check anyway. Ah, blast the dumb dogs. Oh, I see a treasure right there that I missed. Go figure. I'll get it in just a second. Yeah, I don't see a tyrant around. Apparently that thing isn't a tyrant. Oh, spoke too soon. Is this actually what I'm looking for? No, but I'll destroy it anyway.
They've seen us.
Here's a good spot. Open fire!
Pretty tough, aren't ya?
Flying field! We've got the edge!
Got some cannon!
So, you picked out today's menu, Lynn?
Not yet. Depends if Tatsu can make it or not. You know.
You just never drop that, do you, Lynn? But anyway. Yeah, my level's too high for this thing to mess with me. Yep. Find any treasures, go ahead and get them. Yeah, I thought that was the tyrant for a minute, but no. This is obviously not an electromagnetic storm. I'm not even sure if one even happened here in Caldros. This one always appears. I'll get back to this one some other day. That one appears at nighttime. Which it pretty much is nighttime now. You know, that's kind of interesting, seeing a piece of metal there like that. Though I never seem to have any idea of what I am looking for. Not sure if it's that thing, but I can check. Nope. I know I have a mission to do, but I want to find this Caro first. It says it always appears, so just give me a minute. Okay, it's a land-based creature. Looking something like a tainted wolf. So I should not be searching in the air. While I'm here, I should see if there's any information. Yeah, there's some. I always search for information around these parts. Now, where's that wolf-like creature? Has to be around here somewhere. Thought I saw something here for a minute. You smacking your gums or something? Well, there is one tyrant there. Not a tyrant I'm looking for, but I'll take it out anyway.
First in, first to win.
Tough guy, huh?
Hey, hold still!
Now it's my turn.
Toss our cannon! Victory is ours!
Let's keep it up!
Yeah. Let me see if I can find that tainted creature by other means. Alright, with the information that I found, I might be searching a little bit off. Once again, I think this tyrant is outside the hexagon. Well, that's basically what I'm looking for, but it needs to be a tyrant. Anytime, any weather, just gotta find the thing. Yeah, I'm not the only one who's having trouble finding this one. I mean, some people have had trouble finding it. You'd think it would be right here. Hey, you were just there! Ah, no! Why did you disappear? You were there, and now you're gone. What the heck? Stop appearing and reappearing. I'm gonna kill you right now. Jeez Louise. Yeah, the information said that the tyrant will be right here in this spot. Just takes a while to load sometimes. Okay, That's done. Nighttime, Letta. It is nighttime right now, so maybe I could go find that Letta real quick. I know what it is. It's one of those small insects. I'll just fly there. I have until that clock in the top right-hand corner. Yeah, it says 5 on it, so... See about finding this tiny little enemy. Yeah, I remember going inside here. Doesn't look like there's too much now, though. Yeah, those are bladdas, but not the one I'm searching for. Hold on. Well, those are tyrants, but I'm not sure they're important. Still. Well, one of them is a tyrant.
First in, first to win.
So, picked out
Done.
station anyway?
Not yet. Depends if Tatsu can make it or not.
What the?
You know.
Don't freeze on me like that. That's not cool. Not sure if Bladda would be up here, though. It's always good to check. Well, I was right to check here after all.
Here's a good spot. Open fire!
Sometimes I impress myself with how smart and intuitive I can be. Okay, enough of that. Let's continue the mission. It's not too far. I can just fly there. Or just go on land from this point on. That was kind of cool. Hey, Tatsu.
Deep down, Tatsu always know. Tatsu, nothing but delicious ingredient to Lindley. Amazing, wonderful, best ever ingredient. So delicious that it ruined all other food for any who taste even one bite. Tatsu get hungry even just thinking of Tatsu. Wait, what was Tatsu talking about again?
Are you just that forgetful? Now we gotta get you out of a jam.
Where the heck did he go? Tatsu!
This way.
Beastie not want to eat Tatsu! One taste of Tatsu will ruin Beastie for all other food! Tatsu not want things to end this way. Better eaten by friend Lindley than freaky Beastie. Goodbye, Lindley.
That's not right.
Tatsu! Tatsu, you big dummy! Why'd you run off like that?
Lindley.
All right, Ugly, you asked for it. No one eats my friend.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take this thing out. Good.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
We got it.
Let's see him chew on this.
This is Wine Field.
Who's next? None here stand against us.
Picked out.
Yeah, just took out a handful of enemies just with Agni Gatling.
Tatsu sorry for running away from home.
Then why?
Tatsu understand now. If Tatsu must be eaten, better to be eaten by friends and loved ones. Go ahead. Make Tatsu finest meal in history of Mira.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she was just trying to make a meal for you, silly Nopon.
So delicious! Everything tastes amazing!
I'm really glad you like it.
Tatsu experienced minor misunderstanding. Tatsu thought Lindley wanted to turn him into pie.
Sorry I scared you, buddy.
But then why feast?
You turned 13 the other day, didn't you?
Yes, Tatsu now full-grown Nopon.
Well, we've been so busy around here, we never got to throw you a birthday party.
Friends have party on birthing day?
It's an old Earth custom. It's a way to celebrate the moment your family gets a little bigger. I was always so happy when people celebrated mine. So I figured...
Lindley!
Yeah, I'll congratulate.
Friends make Tatsu so happy!
That's how birthday parties are supposed to work.
Does this make Tatsu part of Lindley family?
You bet it does.
Yes! Mama Pan will be relieved Tatsu finally have wifey Pan! Tatsu do dance of matrimony!
Wife? No, we've got another misunderstanding here.
Yeah, that's just not right. At least I got that done, though. Alright. Okay, you can take all that and a research probe. And of course, having that affinity mission done with the segment recon complete. Yep. Only one more affinity mission that I can do, but that's for the next video. Currently, I keep forgetting I could just push the Y button to open the map. Alright, I did get another duplicator probe, plus a, well, another G6 probe. So, what would happen if I were to put that research probe here? Big increase. What about here? Not as much. Here. About the same as putting it over there. What about over here? Not as much. Comparison... yeah. Let's put it here. And I got a duplicator probe, so let's see about where I can put it. Here, no. Here is even less. That's more. Putting it here. Cool. My income has increased yet again. Don't know if I'll ever be able to increase my storage ever again, but, yeah, who knows. Still, it's always good to increase my income. Okay, for the remainder of the video, there's plenty of heart-to-hearts and side quests to do. How much time do I have? Yeah, I still got time. I've already fought a couple tyrants, so let's see. Of course, some of them require a dog. Yeah, Nagi over there, Bose over there. I still have to do the rest of Elma's affinity, well, heart-to-hearts, so yeah, I'll get that taken care of. That way I can have yet another segment recon done inside the Blade Barracks. Just gotta swap Elma out. In fact, I should probably deal with some of Lynn's heart-to-hearts as well. Just a thought. But anyway, temporarily switch you out with anyone. Al for right now. And I gotta change the time to the morning. Didn't mean to click save there. Now it just got so bright. Hey there, Elma. Whose heart-to-heart is up there? Hope.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Ace, what a coincidence. Are you interested in cars? Well, I'll nod. I expected as much. There's a glint in your eyes that I recognize from another car lover I know. Mostly more into skells than cars, but yeah. I'm hardly an expert on the topic myself, but I know enough to poke around under the hood. It reminds me how that crazy friend of mine used to use all kinds of crazy car jargon when he drove me around in his classic car. Whitetails, glass packs, supercharged Hemi, rack and pinion steering, stuff like that. His car was really old-fashioned, and it stalled all the time. But I think that gave me an appreciation for the history of the automobile. Made me feel like cars were more than just a bunch of bolts and metal. Offer a ride? I mean a skell, which is better. Sounds great, but first we have to bring back the classic cars. I wonder if there's enough information about old cars in the Lifehold archives for us to reproduce them. I know it's hardly feasible now, but let's do what we can to make it a reality someday. That would really be something to look forward to. Sure would. Everyone prefers to drive skells nowadays, though. Now, let's see. Let's see if we can find another heart-to-heart for Elma. Lynn's over there. Should talk to her at some point. When she's, Elma's on board the ship. Evening. And, well, that one says nighttime, but nighttime comes after evening, so let's go here. Change the time to evening, talk to Elma real quick, then talk to Murderess, and then Elma should be inside the Blade Barracks. Okay.
Hey.
I do want to save all the missions inside the Man on Ship for last, but let's take a look-see. System, change time, needs to be evening. Hello again.
Look who it is.
Ace. Sorry. What are you doing here, Ace? You must enjoy this place as much as I do, huh? Well, you're an alien, it's more understandable, but I guess humans can have an aberration for alien technology as well. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? So, what's catching your eye today? I'll say the friendship. You noticed? That's what I've been watching. I wonder if the humans of even a short time ago could have imagined a scene like this. I was aware of the possibility, but certainly never imagined it would happen so quickly. Humans are a species that seem to be able to make friends with anyone. Any people who share a desire to protect something can work together to archive that goal. Or achieve that goal, sorry. It's a basic behavioral principle, yet one that's entirely foreign to a group of the ganglion. Well, they're a bunch of scumbags that resort to being forceful and tyrannous. And that's why so many different xenoforms can live peacefully in the human city. When I watch this, I feel like it gives me strength. It's a testament of how the power to form bonds can change the world. Oh, I got another storage probe. Well, how how about we take a look-see at the frontier nav then? What would happen if I were to put the storage probe here? Well, it would increase my storage limit, that's for sure. Yeah, go ahead and put it there, I guess. Storage limit increased. Not bad. Alright, so let's go over to where the murderess is going to spawn. Over there.
Listen.
Of course, it will take a minute. Let me just put Elma back on. This is my preferred team, so... What's with this party going on?
Good taste. I like it.
Doing a little sightseeing, are we? Oh, it's a fight. I didn't realize that. Oh, that certainly wouldn't fly. If we're to stop the fight before it ended, no one would be satisfied. Except for you, apparently. Can't you see the poetry in two men fighting with bare fists? There are no guns or blades involved. They waited until a whistle was blown. It's as orderly and fair as a way fair a way as any to resolve a disagreement in this world of ours. Well, in some cases, I mean, some people have to do well, boxing in order to get paid, but that's a sport. But in a way, some people are just too stubborn to reason with, and you have to use your fists, so I'll accept that. Your grasp for the situations is as astute as ever. Anyway, it looks like the fight ended while we were talking. Darn it, Igor, you're useless. You can't even bring home pocket change. Oh, I was just talking to myself. Anyway, enjoy your evening and all that. I'll see you back in the administrative district. Another segment recon complete. Yeah. I do have to do some of these missions. Let's see, what should I do? Curious about data probe evolution. Hello, Hugo. Tell me, friend, do you not think Christy is simply a marvelous woman? A crack operations manager, yet with a true scholar's knowledge of frontier nav. She grasps both the nature and potential of my battle probes almost instantly. She even offered to personally recommend them to some industry connections. Isn't she wonderful? Yeah, I agree. I'm so glad you agree. Keen judgment, that's what she's got. Keen judgment all around. I can see why she's so popular among the Pathfinders. Putting that aside, let's get back to business. You're eager for my next series of battle probes, no doubt. Next, I think I'll craft you ones that reduce your opponent's resistance to debuffs. I'm thinking of calling them easy debuff probes. I'm sure that 30,000 units of radium will be enough. You'll provide that. You'll provide it, of course. Sure. I got plenty of it. You and she are very much alike, you know? You have the eye to see what really matters. Bring me that Muranium, and I'll bring you all my expertise to bear in crafting you an exceptional new series of battle probes. Hey, I've already got it. That issue on the third spec sheet is still in the way. Oh, hey there. Sorry about that. You have the radium I asked about? Here you go. That is some top quality stuff. Now I just need to resolve one last design problem, and she's ready to go. If you don't mind waiting, I'll go see what advice Christy might have to offer. She's a frontier nav specialist and generally brilliant, so she may have the perfect solution. Yeah, I see her in the residential district all the time. Got it, it's finally done. Here it is, the Easy Debuff Probe. Install one of these at Frontier Nav Probe site, and any enemies in that region will have their resistance to debuffs reduced. Here, the first one in this new series of yours. Now put it to use, keeping the city safe. Thanks. Anyway. Oh, and I'm not sure I mentioned it, but I've got the chance to demo my battle probes to some of the arms industry higher-ups. All thanks to the good work Christy put in for me. I won't let this opportunity go to waste. Now that I've got an in, I'm going to redouble my efforts and tackle bigger projects than ever. Well, that's done. Now, let's see. Professorial, huh? Data probe revolution. Yet another one appears. Though I still have to talk to Elma in the Blade Barracks, so... Of course, I've got to switch her out again. Alright. There you are. Oh, hello, Ace. Sorry about that, I was just lost in thought. Or maybe it's more accurate to say I was getting a bit sentimental. When exactly did this place become my home? When did I grow to love it so? So many unexpected things have happened, you know? And yet humanity has begun to lay down roots on this planet in spite of it all. I don't know. Maybe that's why I feel like my perceptions have changed a little bit. When I finish a mission and return to the barracks, it feels like I'm coming home. I agree. It makes me happy to hear that. Did you know that our floor is unique within the Blade Barracks? Our quarters are larger than those of the other teams. I've noticed that. And also come with the biggest kitchen. I've been blessed to be able to share them only with people I trust completely. Nagian Fandom even allowed me to bring Lin and Tatsu in here, despite her age and him. It was good of them to make all that happen. I'll just speculate. No, I'm afraid that's not it. Blade has no ranks. Not in the practical kind of way. Well, not anymore, I guess. I mean, the only people who really care that I'm a colonel are Irina and Gwyn. Think about it. Would you and Lin really want to live under the same roof as someone you had to address as colonel all the time? No, rank means nothing here. Anyway, If we have another opportunity someday, I might tell you more about it, and about me. But for now, we should drop it. I know you're busy with enough without me taking up all your time. And with that, all of Elma's heart-to-hearts are complete. And I got a reward in the Blade Barracks for that. Cool. All that's left in the Blade Barracks is to do Then and Now, which will be in the next video, and the actual story itself. I never got the Blade Barracks to 100% before. But in any case, yeah, I did say I wanted to talk with Lynn as well a little bit, so active members temporarily. Let's see about talking to Lynn over here. Yeah, I still got time. Gonna try not to overextend the part this time.
As I recall...
Oh, I need a dog on that one. I wanted to get done all the other ones that involve cats before I switch to a dog, you know? Maybe I can at least talk with, yeah, I'll talk with Elle. Or... if Hope is over there, maybe I should talk with her first. I mean, it's still evening, isn't it? Or, no, it's not evening, it's nighttime. Okay, I'll talk with Hope and Elle and do that one mission that's, also involving the data, well, battle probes. Thinking. Not thinking. There we go. Ah, someone finished up the original ending.
What the hell?
That's cool. And watch your language, dadgummit. Okay, I need it to be evening, so... Hello, Hope.
Small world, huh?
Good evening, Ace. What a surprise to see you here. I'm actually waiting to meet someone. Who are you planning to meet? Are you that curious? Well, it's just Ada. We're going shopping together. She insisted that I refuse to counsel anyone on my day off, and instead focus the time on myself. She's going to take me shopping for clothes, and then maybe to pick up some fertilizer for my flowers. After that, she promised to buy me dinner. I'll encourage. Thank you. I hope everything goes well, and we have a lovely evening. Ada has promised that we'll be dining on the finest steak in New LA. Not too big on steak, it all depends. So it would be rude of me not to try and thoroughly enjoy it. I will strive to be as uninhibited as I possibly can. That's Ada over there. I should be going. I look forward to working with you again soon. Yeah, of course. Girls' night out. Of course, there's also guys' night out. But, yeah, I gotta change the time to the afternoon now. Go speak with Elle.
I want to know.
Information.
How
Information.
about this?
Yeah, I guess I didn't run around here too much. Yeah, eventually I am bound to get all these side quests done and whatnot, as well as defeating as many tyrants as I possibly can, and doing all the heart-to-hearts.
Am I right?
Information.
Oh, hey!
More information. Good thing I'm finding all this information.
Hello, Elle. How you doing?
Fancy of you to meet us here.
Ah, our dear friend Ace. You have come at a most fortuitous moment. This good Manon fellow intends to buy one of our many fine creations. However, he wishes to pay us not in credits, but in pizza. Funny way of doing it. We have stressed repeatedly that we rarely eat pizza, but he remains quite adamant. We are reminded of your human aphorism that a nod is as good as a drink with a blind horse. How true. That's a little strange of a way of putting it. It matters not how good this frozen pizza is. A brighter economy is not a viable model. I'll suggest. An intriguing proposition. That possibly had not occurred to us. Or sorry, that possibility had not occurred to us. We are reminded of the time we sold a small rock found in Noctilum to a superstitious woman for 3,000 credits. Very well. We shall sell the pizza at an elevated price to other Manon who have bought into the pizza fad. But hold a moment. Surely the customer that overpays for the pizza would come to fiercely regret being taken advantage of and later spurn our business. We mustn't sacrifice potential long-term profits for a small short-term gain. No, instead of immediately reselling these frozen pizzas at a markup, we should find a way to use our talents to increase their value, then resell them at an appropriate price. In other words, we will accept pizzas in lieu of credits from the Manon, upgrade said stock of pizzas, and then sell them to different Manon customers. This could be the beginning of a beautiful new business model. But wait. That would be an endless loop of pizza, one that would leave us without money for the rest of our days. Dear us, whatever are we to do? And yep. Segment recon complete again. As soon as I get to the point where I have no choice but to switch to a dog in the barracks, then I'll consider doing all the dog heart-to-hearts as well. I just kind of want to keep it on a cat for a while. Then switch it to a dog when I have to, and then, yeah. Switch it back to a cat.
Still got a little time. How about we do Data Probe Revolution? Seriously, sometimes it feels like every time I clear a side quest, another just appears. But hey, I'm getting all the heart-to-hearts and other things done gradually, bit by bit. Hello again, Hugo. Oh, it's you. Sorry. Am I being obvious? So I told you Christy pulled strings so I could present my work to some industry heads, right? And it went well. Or I thought so anyway. But I've heard nothing since that day. Nothing. My research is a total standstill. Hey, don't give up. No, you're right. I know my battle probes are going to spark a revolution. I just have to keep reminding myself of that truth. Thanks. I feel a little better. It seems I owe you for more than just a mountain of uranium. I've been working on a new series of battle probes that helps fighters defend against attribute damage. It's the last of the designs I made aboard the White Whale. If this one doesn't convince my detractors, I'll admit defeat. Could I ask your help one last time? It's a big favor. I need 40,000 units of meridium.
Sure thing. Good to know this is the last one. You understand, right? I mean, you use my battle probes more than anyone. Not really. Mostly just research probes, mining probes, storage probes, duplicator probes, booster probes, stuff like that. These things make a difference. They could keep our people alive in the field. And in the right circumstances, they'll make more of a difference than any skill or weapon could. So I'll be waiting here for that meridian. I'll produce a new type of battle probe that the arms industry brass can't ignore. I'm 110% ready to go. Have you secured the meridian yet? Deliver. Alright, it's time to realize my finest design. The attribute resistance probe, it's like nothing even I've made before. So, let your hopes get sky high. But now that you're here, would you listen to a quick story? So, just as I finished working on this, I was contacted by a bigwig from one of the arms manufacturers. Turns out they want me to head up their new project. It's a pretty massive undertaking from the sound of it, which is probably why it took so long for them to get back to me. But they finally saw the value of my battle probes, all of my work. This isn't a dream, is it? Hey, I'll congratulate you. None of it could have happened without you. Thank you. I promise I'll never forget this. I figured this might be the last time I get to hand you one of my battle probes in person. Here, it's my gift to you. It's my greatest masterpiece, the Attribute Resistance Probe. Install one in Frontier Nav probe site, and it'll boost all your attribute resistances as long as you're fighting in that region. Use it to keep the city safe, and in the meantime, I'll dedicate the rest of my career to fortifying New LA as well. After all, the city is the final bastion of mankind here on Mira. Cool. And another segment recon complete. Good job. Guess it's the last time I'll be talking to him about battle probes. Yeah, I pretty much used up all my time on this part, but how's about I at least take out at least one more tyrant? Preferably one that always appears. But yeah, if I get to the point where I destroy as many tyrants as I can, and get all the heart-to-hearts done. Oh, I can claim rewards again? I did that earlier. Oh, someone chose me. Someone who's already level 99, and his name is Hyde, apparently. Well, that's cool. Oh, thanks for that. So in any case, once I kill as many tyrants as I can and get all the heart-to-hearts done, I can fully concentrate on normal missions. And yeah, eventually I am going to get to the last bits of the story, but I'd rather get all the small stuff done first. Now, I'm looking for a dormant enemy, I know that much. So, let's take a look around. Oh, any information here?
You've got to hit.
Well,
Yeah, I don't really see much of anything.
Into the fray.
Not what I want. I'll get rid of you anyway. That way I can concentrate on... I think this is the tyrant over here.
Didn't have to be like
Yep.
this.
I thought so.
Know your business. Here comes the pain.
Nunchucks. Segment recon completes. It is daytime, though. Daytime, daytime. Both of them appear during the daytime. Maybe I should go look for those two at least. Mark the hexagons, dude. If I remember correctly, wasn't there a tyrant over here? Maybe. I see no tyrant. Aha!
We can win if we go all out.
You got it. Oh yeah.
Put the lunchbox away, would you?
That's funny. But I've been wanting to do that to that specified tyrant for a long time. Alright. A Sabula. It's over here. Also appears in the daytime. Though I don't have much time left of the day. Gotta make this quick. Aha! It's that worm. Get out here so I can just blast you.
Here's a good spot. Open fire. Victory.
Woo! Destroyed the giant worm. I think this is the first time I ever killed one of those. I didn't know it would be squirming around like that. That one always appears. It's a Thalus. Yeah, I know I said one more tyrant, but hey, a gentleman, I guess you could say, is always wanting more. As a certain someone said in, well, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't think that's the tyrant I'm looking for, though. Yeah, the Headless Emperor. Yeah, I'm looking for Edgardo the Carefree. But if I remember correctly, this specified tyrant is difficult to take down, despite being headless. I mean, the Agasura cannon barely does anything on it.
Agasura cannon.
I shall provide cover.
Like I said.
Exploit the opening.
Aki Gatling.
Gotcha. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I have no idea why this thing is so thick-skinned and tough. But I'd rather my allies' skulls not get totally damaged right now. I've never been able to defeat that Headless Emperor, so it's not the tyrant I'm looking for anyway. In fact, it's not even important. Deal with you anyway.
First in, first to win.
Those in the martial and
Give me some cover fire. The tactic seems a little sharpening, but I'm killed in the kitchen.
Anything here? Any significant information? Yes.
That's,
Always gotta look for that. Around these camps.
Got it.
And a bit more there. No idea what that Thalus is, but maybe it's a dormant enemy. It always appears, so it doesn't matter whether it's night or day. Let's see.
Well, now I know that that's a thoughtless. So I'm looking for a specific insect-like creature. Problem is, I don't know if it comes out of the ground or not. Where to find such a thing? I mean, none of these guys are it. Let me see about finding some information about this one. I don't want it to take too long. Okay, seriously. I should have realized that this one is cleverly hidden like a tree branch. I mean, you notice those two don't have that sticking out tree branch like this one does.
On into the fray.
I'm gonna jump on him. Attack up close.
Flying field.
Time to
Got
up
the
my
edge.
skills to the blade.
Gotcha.
Yes. I'm getting close.
There we go. All good and done. Okay. I don't want to make this part too much longer, so I'm just gonna call that good for now. Of course, there's still 2 tyrants here in Oblivia that I gotta deal with at some point. One only appears during the daytime, and the other one only appears during rain. Never seen it rain in Oblivia, though. This one only appears during fog. This one, I'm gonna need a lot of preparations. Still gotta find some in Silvalum. I haven't really worked on that one yet, and I've barely worked on Caldros. Okay. I'm doing great, though. Alrighty then. So, that's all good. Alright. Oops, no. I should definitely take a break for now. I've made a lot of progress. All cool. Okay. Next time we'll be doing Elma's final affinity mission, and, well, I got a lot of other side quests I could do. As well as more heart-to-hearts and, well, destroying any tyrants that are affiliated with completing segment recons. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless, and until next time, this is Ace Streamline, signing off.